Hello everyone and welcome. This is our second part of the Service Catalog series in ServiceNow. In the previous video, we have understood the basic concepts of Service Catalog, that what is it, why we use it, and what are the different components of the Service Catalog. In this video, we will learn to implement that how we can create categories, catalog items. I hope that you have understood in the previous if you have watched the previous video of category and you know that what is a category in ServiceNow. If not, then please watch the previous video to understand the basic concepts of category in ServiceNow. So we can see that what are the categories which are already there in our service portal. So for now, I have opened the service portal and we can see that there are different categories. Hardware, soft office, peripherals, these are different categories. And if we'll expand it, we can see that these are the different subcategories which are there in this category. So now let's see that how we can create these categories. Let's go back to our instance, and to create a category in ServiceNow, we will type in maintain categories, and under the service catalog, we'll open this maintain category, and we can see that there are different types of categories which are already there into the ServiceNow. Let's open any one out of the box category and understand that what are the things are there. It is very useful whenever we are learning any new concept. It helps us to understand that what is already there into the service now. What are the different things which are there? So it is our software category and we can see that it is placed under the service catalog. So in the catalog, we can select any type of catalog that we want to place our category onto. The next is a location. If our catalog item is in a specific location, then we can also select any location here. It is a reference field to the out of the box location table in ServiceNow. So we can select any location if you want to. Let's say I want to select this location, then I can select. So this is for that part. Next we have the description, desktop image. These are some basic details about our category. We also have a field of parent wherein if we are creating a category which is under a specific category, we can add a parent here. So by this we can create a subcategory. And if we'll scroll down, we can see that we have two related lists, catalog item and categories. So catalog item define that what are the different type of catalog items which are placed into this particular category, which is software. And into the categories, we can see that it defines that what are the different categories to which software is a parent. That means that it lists down different categories to it, which are the subcategories of our category software. So we can see that there is only single category, which is application and account access. And onto our portal, we can also see that under the software, there is a subcategory of application and account access. So similarly, now that we have understood that how it looks like, we can start by creating a new category. So we will go back to this table and we will click on new. So in this use case, we will be creating a new category of access and identity management. So we can give title is basically a simple name of our category. Let's keep it as access and identity management. So in future, whatever the data or whatever the different things that we will be creating, we will be placing them into this particular category that we have created. So we have kept the name of our category as access and identity management. Then again, we will select a particular catalog. We can select the service catalog. And location if you want to add any location into this category, but we can skip this for now. Then onto the description, we can type something like that users can request any application access, edit access, remove access or report any issue. So let's just save it, and we can see that it just simply creates a new category, access and identity management. Let's go over onto our portal and see that whether this category is available here or not. We can refresh it and then we can see. So we can see that our new category, it is not displaying here. Why is it happening? Because this category does not have any data inside it. Like it is just empty. It is a bare structure. So what we can do is we can click on edit. By this, all the out of the box catalog item which is there in the ServiceNow instance will be shown. And we can, let's say, select any few catalog item, and we can click on now save. So now under this particular category, access and identity management, we have three catalog items. Let's go back to our service portal and again refresh it. So see, now it is visible. We can see that our newly created category is visible over here. And we can see that only one catalog item is visible. Why? Because only one catalog item is active right now. We can also verify it from here, and we can see only this particular catalog item is active and remaining two is inactive. So that is why only one is being displayed over here. So that is okay. Now we can again remove them. Okay. So this is pretty much that how we can create a category in ServiceNow. Now let's understand that how we can create a catalog item. So to create a catalog item, we can just simply click on here by clicking on new, or there is another approach by which we can create a catalog item. We'll go to our application navigator and type in here maintain items. So under service catalog, we will click over here and we can see that there are different 195 catalog items which are there out of the box in ServiceNow. So let's open any catalog item to see that what is the data there out of the box. Let's say that I'll select laptop and let's open the standard laptop. So we can see that this is our catalog item, standard laptop. So this item is placed under the catalog service catalog. We can also select any other catalog if we want to place this item onto. We can click on this lock icon and we can select any other catalog which is present. If you want to also place it under technical catalog, we can simply select it and then save this record. So we don't want to do that right now. And next we have the category. Category is that we have understood that onto which category we want to place this catalog item onto. Next, we also have the state, which tells us that what is the particular life cycle stage of this catalog item, whether it is in a draft or it is published or retired. So, what is the state of this catalog item? Then, checked out, it is also a field which tells us that whether this item, catalog item, is blocked by some other user who is currently editing this catalog item. So, it is useful for that. Next, we have the owner. Let's say that if I want to make any particular user the owner of this catalog item, I can select it from here. So it points to the sys user table and I can select any user to which I want to make them the owner of this catalog item. We also have this field fulfillment automation level, which is basically not very useful, but it just tells that how to which extent our catalog item is what is the automation extent of our catalog item, if our catalog item is manual or it is semi automated or it is completely automated. So it tells us about these things. It does not affect our process or the process of working of our catalog item. And on scrolling down, we can see that there are different sections. So first one is the item details. Under item details, if we want to add a short description or a description to our catalog item, we can place them over here. This simply helps the user to get a basically understand that what our catalog item is or what it describes. So it is useful for that purpose. Then we also have a meta field, which let's say if our ServiceNow instance is AI search configured, then onto which tags or onto which words our catalog item will appear. Let's say if I add a word here, laptop, or maybe if I add window. So whenever a user will type laptop or window onto the service portal, this catalog item will show. So in this way, we can add different tags over here. But it will not work if our instance does not support AI search. So that is one thing. And sorry, my instance is running slow. And in the next, we also have a process engine. So process engine is useful when we want to attach some backend flow or a kind of a automation level onto our catalog item. So we can select any flow, workflow, or execution plan. Majority people use flow. So this is how we can create a flow and then attach it over here. Next, we have some basic details like if you want to add any icon or picture onto our catalog item, if we want to add any pricing to our catalog item. So by these fields, we can configure that. Next, we have the portal setting. So if we want to make our catalog item a request type or a submit type, then we can change it from here. So we will look onto all of these things when we will create a catalog item in this video. If we want to hide this add to cart button or if we want to hide the quantity, we can all we can make all of these things. Uh, we can we can see all of these things when we will create a catalog item. So under that, we can also see that there are different related list. So the first one, we have the variables. Variables, these are just the simple questions that a user asks that the that the user fills in a catalog item. Then we have the variable set. If we want to combine repeated questions into a single set, then we can create a variable set, and we can use this variable set into different uh, catalog items. UI policies. So UI policies is when we want to attach some client side functioning or let's say if I want to add any validation, so I can use catalog UI policies or client script. Both I can use to perform the client side validations. We will also see that how we will be creating all of these things. Next, we have the available for. So available for and not available for, these are the user criteria that limits that to which users or to which roles our catalog item should be shown to. Let's say if I want that this catalog item standard laptop should be only seen to the people with the ITIL role, then I can add it over here. We can also create a new user criteria or we can also edit or we can add any out of the box criteria that we have. We will also see that how we will create these things. Next, not available for is also very simple. Let's say I don't want my external users to see this catalog item, then I can select that user criteria from here and I can simply put it over here. Let's say I don't want the guest user to see, or if I don't want the AES users to see, then I can simply bring it up over here and then add, click on save. So for now, I can cancel that. Okay. So then categories and catalog. I have explained that above that category. This category will be shown that this particular catalog item is a part of which different types of categories. Then again, we can add the catalog here if you want to add any extra catalogs over here. Next, we have the catalog data lookup definition. Uh, it is useful when we, based upon any variable, any reference variable, we want to set up different variable values, then we can use that. In this case, we will also have to create different records, data setter, data matcher. We will also have to create those. Next, we have the related articles. So let's related articles and related catalog item. In this, when we want to, let's say there is a KB article which is there into a ServiceNow instance, and I want to link that KB article onto my catalog item, then I can do that. I can simply click on edit and select any out of the box KB article which is there or which I might have created. I can simply select them and bring them over here. Then these articles will also be visible into my catalog item. Similarly, for the related catalog item as well, if I want to merge, if I want to add a link of any other catalog item onto my this particular catalog item, I can also do that by clicking on this related catalog item link. That by this we can attach any other catalog item to the standard laptop. Let's say if I want to attach this access catalog item or acrobat, I can do that. So let's see that what we have next. Next we have the assigned topics. So basically it deals with the taxonomy that our catalog item. So next is our taxonomy. So next we have the assigned topic that if we want to connect our catalog item to any taxonomy, we can do that by simply adding it over here. So we can see that for now our catalog item standard laptop is under the employee taxonomy and with the topic as computer. So it is not very necessary. So now that we have understood that what are the different fields and values into the catalog item, let's start creating a new catalog item. So I can go back, or maybe just simply again opening it. I can also create a new catalog item from here. If I click on new, then my category will all get populated on its own. So I can see that already my catalog item has a category of access and identity management. And we can also see from here, in this case, our catalog or category wouldn't be automatically populated. So both are the different ways how we can create a catalog item. So let's go over here. So in this demo, we will create a new catalog item. Let's say the name of it is application access request. So now using this catalog item, users can request access for any particular application that they want. Right now, I can also select that my service catalog, it is a part of service catalog and owner is me, it is auto populated, and we will also fill up all of these basic things. So I have the details already handy with me. I will just simply paste them. So this is the short description and we will also paste the description. Okay, I think that these are fine. The short description is if the users can request any new, modify access or remove access, and this is the description. So we can just simply click on save and let's see that how this catalog item looks like. We can also click on the try it button from here. So let's click on try it. Currently it does not have any question, so nothing will be shown over here. Just simply the description and the short description that we have added. We can also see in the portal that how it looks like. I will refresh it once. Okay, so this is how our catalog looks like. Okay, so now we will see that in this catalog item, we have a field of quantity, we have delivery time, we have add to cart, save as draft, order now, and we have an attachment. So I don't want this field because right now it is not a laptop or a kind of a hardware which I'm requesting. So what I can do is I can go over my catalog item. I think it just lost. And let's open that again and sort it via the updated. Okay, application request access. Okay, so onto the portal setting, we can see that using this, we can disable all the all the buttons or all the fields which were there. Let's say if I don't want this add to cart, I can check this here. Don't want add to cart. Then I also want to hide the quantity. I want to hide the delivery time. I can select all of these things. And I think save as draft is fine. We can keep them. And if you want to hide the attachment, we can also select that. If you want to make them mandatory, we can also do that by clicking on here. And also change our request item from order to request. So we can now save this catalog item and let's see that all the things have been removed from here. So let's refresh it once. Okay. So now all the extra fields which were there, they have been removed. So if I also want to add any flow, which in our future videos we will be creating a flow, we can attach it from here. If I want to add any picture or icon onto my catalog item, I can add it by simply clicking on add and then I can add those. If I want to add any pricing, I can also do that. And portal part I have already explained. So we can also see that in this catalog item, the categories is the access and identity management and the catalog is selected as the service catalog. So yes, this is pretty much about the how we can create a catalog item in ServiceNow. So this is it for this video, and in the next video we will learn about how we can create variables, what are the different types of variables which are there in the ServiceNow, and how we can add the validations in those variables. So stay tuned and see you in the next one.